Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Not Division, just video. I just wanted to talk about the future focus of this channel. Won't keep you too long. You know, just to put a few things into perspective for you, the subscribers, because I think it's important to have a bit of clarity on what to expect. So yeah, I'm going to do this video basically in 3 stages. I'm going to discuss the games I'm going to be covering going forward over the next couple of years, the games I'm not going to cover, and the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing, just because it makes sense to address why I'm doing this. So first of all, the Division 2, don't worry, it's still my main focus for now. I haven't fell out of love with it. I've still got plenty of ideas for videos and engaging topics to come, so yeah, they'll still be my main focus, because you know, there's so much content coming. You know, we've had the raids aren't finished with by all means. You know, we'll have a few more down the line as well. We're getting the gunner specialisation next month, you know, and we'll probably see 2 more specialisations before the year's out as well, so you know, plenty to keep us going. And then obviously the story narratives from the episodes, you know, it'll come like DC Outskirts and the Pentagon. So from the Division 2 front, still strong, still going to be my main focus. But I'm going to start making a few videos on a few other games that are coming out, either end of the year towards, or maybe even 2020. One of them's Dying Light, Dying Light 2. So for any of you who played Dying Light, you know, it's a bit like Dead Island. I loved Dying Light before I made, you know, YouTube videos, so there's nothing on my channel to do with Dying Light, but I put so many hours into that game, and so did a good amount of my friends who can't wait for it either. So I'm going to bring, obviously, any news that's released regarding it. I think it's planned to feature on E3 this year as well. So any basically news videos, information that maybe might be intriguing for people to learn about Dying Light 2, I will be covering here. It's not out until 2020, I believe, but as I say, there'll be plenty of information along the way, and I'll be sure to bring it to you. Another one is GTA 6. Again, next year, maybe even the year after. But I've got a feeling that, you know, we might start hearing a bit more, you know, a bit more information on GTA 6 towards the end of the year. And you know, GTA 5 was another game that I spent numerous hours, you know, playing, making races, building my own courses when it first came out, and it was all before I'd done YouTube. So again, there's nothing on my channel for it, but I was a lover of GTA 6. So again, same as Dying Light, I'll bring out information on GTA 6 when it lands. Next game is Cyberpunk 2007. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'll cover this game, but I will be interested to see what information comes out at E3, because it does look, well, it's got the potential, and I understand games that have looked like they've had the potential before, you know, fail to deliver, but the concept of it really intrigues me. So I'll be looking into that. You might not see any videos, you might, but yeah, just another one that's on the radar, so to speak. And the biggest game that I'm going to be bringing to the channel going forward is Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you didn't know, I'm a massive Final Fantasy fan. You know, Final Fantasy VII is the reason I'm a gamer today. You know, in '97, and that's 1997, it was a pivotal part of my life. You know, I spent many hours perfecting the game. You know, beating Ruby, Emerald, getting all the, you know, things like the Knights of the Round, the Gold Chocolate, 100% completion. Over the years, numerous run-throughs. It led me to do the same with, you know, Final Fantasy 8, 9, 10, 10-2, 12, the 13 trilogy, and 15. And if you've ever played any of the Final Fantasy titles, you know their stature within the gaming community. And although it's debatable, I suppose, amongst the cult followers of Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy VII was the summit of that. You know, you show me a greater hero and villain than Cloud and Sephiroth in gaming history. You know, it wouldn't, in fact, if it wasn't the biggest game in the Final Fantasy franchise, they wouldn't be making a remake of it, because so the expectation of this game, it's so, you know, it's mostly anticipated within the community, and it has been for the last few years. So if you've never played Final Fantasy VII, I don't know what the age of my subscribers are. I'm gathering a lot of them around my age, you know, early 30s, so it's like, it was massive in the 90s. If you've never played a Final Fantasy game, I really couldn't suggest anything better for you to sink your teeth into for a few weeks. And you know, if anybody does follow me on Facebook, I do tend to stream Final Fantasy there, as I have a good following of Final Fantasy fans, and I do have a Final Fantasy HQ group. I'll put the links down below for you. And the reason behind that is because I always got claims against my streams and my videos on YouTube. I think it just had something to do with the music used within Final Fantasy. But I do plan to make videos on any news leading up to the release. And I do have a video planned with a friend, a podcast style video. So yeah, you'll start to see Final Fantasy VII Remake videos coming in pretty soon, if not by this time next week as well. So if you are interested in any of those games I have mentioned, please do check them out because it will be appreciated. Now, there's only one game that I've looked at and I've thought, no, I don't like the look of it, and it's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I just don't like what I've seen. I've not been impressed with anything that they've released. You know, the first trailer looked amazing, you know, especially with the guy from, you know, Walking Dead and the Punisher as the lead villain. You know, it looked pretty awesome, but it just looks like another Wildlands to me. And I played Wildlands, I completed it, didn't like the mechanics of the game, and I know they're basically saying that this is like a sequel to the game where they've improved a lot, but I'm still not totally convinced. You know, the graphics that I've seen from the trailer compared to the actual gameplay that I've seen is just not that great, and as of now I'm just not going to cover that game unless I see something that changes my mind. And if anybody fancies change my mind in the comments below, I am open to discussion because I did like it at first glance, but don't know, just not feeling it. And you know, the reason I'm doing this is just because I want to bring something else to the channel instead of just, you know, The Division. Appeal to a wider audience, I suppose, and, you know, keep my options open and not have a one-dimensional subscriber base, because, you know, The Division's brilliant overall, I love it, but we all know with The Division things can change quickly, and if my cult following is just The Division, when I start bringing out videos for all the other games, you know, it's just a case of keeping me, you know, not putting all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. And finally, guys, you know, if there's any games that you're looking forward to releasing over the next year or so that you'd like more information on, all in one place in a video so you don't have to go trolling the internet for it, you know, who's better to ask than my subscribers? Because if you're interested, that means the videos will be worth making. So yeah, comment down below with any games that you're looking forward to. And that's it really, guys, just a quick update. And until next time, peace out.